Very cool. Very cool. All right, we're going to Pennsylvania. We're going to Tyler.
God, thank you so much for the question. And Brandi, thank you so much for taking some time to chat with us. I really want to dive into the world-class and Olympian mentality. Although I myself am never going to win a World Cup Olympic medal, I do have some world-class goals from a professional and personal standpoint. So as you were coming up, what did goal setting look like for you? Did you have any visualization practices? Like, what was your mentality of when you were not at that level yet on your way?
Well, I'm going to take you way back first, Tyler, to when I was just starting soccer, when nobody in my neighborhood was playing and nobody in my family knew anything about soccer. When it finally came to my neighborhood, we signed up. I was 8, and nobody volunteered to be the coach. So my dad said, okay, fine, I'll do it. You know, he knew football, he wrestled, you know, he was in the Marine Corps. And so he had some team, he obviously had team experience. He had sports experience, but not soccer. So we went to the library. So literally I got a book, you know, one of the 3 or 4 books there. I got the 1 VHS tape and I watched it. So talking about the visualization, I started to see soccer and be like, I'm going to try that. And then I think what you have to do is you see something that you want to emulate, but then you have to have the guts to get out onto the field or into the wherever it is that you are, and then try it. Because what's going to happen is what I said earlier, you're going to make mistakes. And I think we all have to go back to that, what babies are like. They're not afraid to try things because they don't know any better, right? And so it seems so simple, but it's true. You have to put yourself out there and try those things and fall over the ball so many times. I always tell my teams, of my youth level teams, for sure, and I applaud them. I'm going to applaud you when you fall down, because that means you're on the edge, right? You're on the edge of getting something new in your toolbox. And that's really the mentality that we have to have. And, you know, as I progressed from this youth player into this collegiate player, and then into the professional and World Cup Olympic player, you know, it was honing those skills of the focus, elongating the ability to stay in the moment, right? Because that's really difficult. As humans, you know, we can only stay in the moment. I think science has shown over time is getting shorter and shorter now. I think with technology that's becoming shorter. So, you know, how can I stay in the moment longer? And when I see myself or feel myself getting out of it, how do I get back to it? So practice. It's practice. You know, have some kind of cue that will get you back. For me, it was tightening my ponytail. It didn't distract me enough away from what I was doing that it got in the way, but it reminded me of get back into what you need to do. So I would say to everybody out there, find something. Teammates of mine wore a little rubber band on their wrist, and it would be a little bit of a pull. It would be pull your socks up. For me, it was, you know, tighten your ponytail. So something like that can be your trigger to get back into the moment. And now the times in between that focus is getting longer and longer, and you're getting more done, and you're finding yourself in that zone for a good amount of time.
Great advice. And I'm excited to see Tyler do his ponytail. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm tightening it right now.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Mohan,
Brandi.
come on.
You got a ways to go, my man.